Oh, I can't believe I did this. First I make a video about how the Mavic Air is still good enough in 2020, and then I just go out and buy the Mavic Air2S. Oh, sorry, it's the Air2S now. They dropped the Mavic. Hey, it's John Bear. So happy to see your beautiful face once again. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you exactly why I upgraded from the Mavic Air original to the Air2S. And I promise you that the original Mavic Air, I still stand by my words, is still good enough. But I decided to get the Air2S because of the following reasons. First off, I got the Air2S because of color grading. You see, this guy right here shoots in 10 bits. Oh. Now, for those of you not familiar with color grading, the more bits, the better. Basically, without getting too sciencey, having 10-bit colors means that you have more to work with when you're color grading your footage, which means that in the end, you can get more creative with your color grade. And of course, there's more colors to work with, so there's gonna be more depth overall in your image. Now for me, I film everything in 10 bits. I still use the Blackmagic, and the Blackmagic films in like 12-bit color depth, which is just unbelievable and awesome to work with. So when I'm used to working with these unbelievably high bitrate files, having to edit the 8-bit files from the original Mavic Air felt to me kind of like a, being shackled. Whereas if I shoot with the Air2S, all of a sudden, I can play around with the colors and make everything look so nice. Now, the next reason I got the Air2S is because of the flight time. So the flight time for the Air2S is 31 minutes, which is a lot compared to the original Mavic Air, which was 18 minutes. Don't get me wrong, I think 18 minutes is pretty much more than enough to get everything you need when you're up in the sky, but having 31 minutes is an extra little bit of insurance, And it also means that I will have more than one flight possibly per battery. So carrying 3 batteries doesn't necessarily mean flying the drone 3 times. If I paced myself, I could be flying the drone maybe 6 times throughout the day. So more flight time means less stress, less pressure. And the final reason I got the Air2S is because of this. I know it's big and huge. And one of the things I really liked about the original Mavic Air is that the controller was tiny and the drone itself was also tiny. So all of this together is quite a big package. But this whole package fits inside this case, which in the end is not too large. It's still portable enough for me. And I traveled with this guy all over Europe the past 3 weeks, and it was fine. It's still portable enough that I pretty much brought it with me every time I left my hotel room. So yeah, the controller is bigger, but it has a couple of benefits. The first off is longer battery life for the controller. With the original Mavic Air, I constantly forgot to charge the controller, so I would go out with all my drone batteries fully charged, but not my controller, just resulting in a huge facepalm. Whereas this guy, I barely have to charge it. It still has, look at that, 4 lights, always. The next reason I like this controller is because the phone holder is up here, making it easier to fit your phone. Even if you have a case, like I do, which pretty much everybody does, you can fit your phone inside this thing. The way the original Mavic Air controller is designed, if your phone had a case or it was too thick or too large, it would be a struggle to wrangle it into the controller. Whereas this guy, you have that holder on top, so your phone can be pretty much any size and it's always going to be a good fit. And finally, this controller uses their newest technology for transmission range. So this guy is less likely to lose contact with me. And let me tell you, this happened a few times with me with the original Mavic Air when flying and doing those risky volcano shots. A lot of the times, the signal would be very spotty. The live feed would drop to like a couple of frames a second. And overall, the whole thing was just anxiety-inducing exercise. With the new transmission technology, I can fly the Air2S very far and do, risky shots that I might not want to do otherwise, and still not have that panic of losing my drone. And trust me, I've lost drones before. Alright, so that's it. Those are my 3 reasons for upgrading from the original Mavic Air to the Air2S. Let me know down in the comments, do you agree or disagree? 10-bit video files, improved flight range, and improved controller design and transmission range. As for filming though, I don't care about the higher frame rates of this drone. I usually just film in 30 frames per second and slow it down to 25. That's 99% of all my drone shots, and that's all I need. And that's what you can still do with the original Mavic Air. So the original Mavic Air still has a lot going for it. Overall, I'm super happy with the Air2S. I can't say that this drone has ever let me down. I've traveled with it all over Iceland. I traveled with it all over Europe. It's been a dream ever since I got it. I like it so much. But hey, I'm a content creator that runs around with, 12-bit color cameras, so that's just me. It fits my catalog of equipment better. Whereas for most people, the 8-bit color from the Mavic Air original is just good enough. All right, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I'm John Bear, and if you want to see more of my stuff, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.